Spring is in the air. Somewhere. It ain't here. It's snowing outside at the recording of this. Can you believe that? Who cares? You know what'll put a smile on my face? Talking about spring, warmer weather appropriate fragrances. You guys know, I already gave you my designer picks for spring 2022. Now it's time to discuss which fragrances that I will be reaching for the most from the niche world. That's what we're talking about today. 10 great niche options for you. The list comes up now. Let's do it. Welcome back. If you are new here, my name is Dave. This channel is all about grooming and fragrance. If that sounds like content that you are interested in, we may have had this conversation before, but you're already here. You know what to do. Subscribe to the channel. Everybody, show your support. Hit that like button. I appreciate it in advance. That works wonders for the channel. It really does. And thank you for doing that. Before we jump right into this list, because I just want to just dive right into the list. But wait, I want to hear from you guys. I want to know which fragrances that you will be specifically reaching for the most. You could let me know. It could be 1, it could be 10, it could be 50. It really doesn't matter. Let me know what fragrances that you will be rocking this year in the springtime. And you don't just have to leave me niche options. Doors wide open. You could pick whatever you want. Let's talk about the first pick. So coming in at number 10 is from the house of For the Scent of It. This one is the latest release. This is called Épice Fern. Épice Fern. This is a fantastic modern meets classic style of fougere. This is going to have a light boozy touch to it. You're also going to have some nice herbaceous qualities or tones here. Also some woody aspects as well. Really beautifully blended here. I'm not going to say too much more about it because I do have a full review coming up here within the next few days, maybe the end of the week or something like that. But yeah, guys, this stuff is just freaking incredible. You guys that have been around for the past 6-8 months, I've been talking about fougères a whole hell of a lot here on the channel, and for good reason. I just love them. And this one deserves to be in that type of conversation because it is a great fougère fragrance, perfect for the office or anytime you want to turn a head or two. I'm telling you, this stuff is going to do it because it is very unique for it being a fougère. That's all I'm going to say about that. Next. Coming in at number 9 this year is a very sexy one. This one is coming from the house of Zaharoff, and it is Signature Royale X. Man, this stuff is gorgeous. The more I spray it and wear it, the more I love it. This one starts off this beautiful citrus blend in combination with bergamot. Yeah, some cardamom here as well up top, but as the fragrance gets closer to that dry down, your head spins. You're not expecting what's about to happen. You have some leather and these sexy musks that pop off of your skin and just round out the composition. This is one that you are going to want to wear on a date night appropriate for sure. Toward the end of the night, when you want somebody to get close to you for that, snuggle occasion and everything, you definitely want to be rocking Signature Royale X from Zaharoff. This stuff is just so sexy, seductive. It's just one of those fragrances you're going to spray on yourself. You're going to know that you smell great, and other people will tell you that you smell great with this. Fantastic longevity I experienced with this fragrance. I actually have it on now. It's my scent of the day today. This stuff is just awesome and a great one to wear in the springtime. Number 9, Signature Royale X from Zaharoff. Coming in at number 8 this year is from the house of Jovoy, and this is Incident Diplomatique. This one right here. I love this fragrance. What could I say? There's 2 types of vetiver here. You have Haitian vetiver. You also have Java vetiver oil and patchouli. Those are just, 3 of the main notes, at least what I pick up. What you have here is all the components of vetiver that you could ever imagine or think of or really want for that matter. You have a light smoky touch. I'm thinking that could be coming from the Java vetiver oil that's used here. You also have this root-like woody facet coming from the Haitian vetiver, which is an amazing touch there. I love the contrast of those 2 vetiver notes. You also have patchouli here. The patchouli is very interesting because when the fragrance first opens, you get that, familiar kind of chocolate cake-like patchouli sort of a thing happening. And it starts to die out when you get, deeper into the dry down. What I noticed about the patchouli is it becomes a little bit more earthy, a little bit more dirty, a little bit more earthy, and you still have that smoky, that light smoky touch running through it. This stuff is absolutely gorgeous. If you guys are fans like me, you like Lalique's Encore Noir a l'Extrême. I lost my train of thought briefly, and thankfully I was able to get it back. But yeah, if you guys are familiar with that fragrance, you would kind of think of that like this. The difference being is Incident Diplomatique is going to be less smoky, so it's not going to be as smoky, which is going to make it, you know, a little bit more versatile, especially when we're thinking, you know, or talking about spring weather. This stuff is just absolutely gorgeous. I love wearing this when I'm in the mood to wear like a black button down, short sleeve or long sleeve, or a black t-shirt or something like that. I don't know. That's what I associate with this fragrance. It sounds weird. I get it, but you know, just something about wearing this fragrance when you have a black shirt on just, you know, gives it a whole nother vibe, you know? But yeah, love this one. Number 8 from Jovoy, Incident Diplomatique. Highly, highly recommend and suggest this, especially if you guys are vetiver or patchouli fans, or you're just, you know, you like both. This is a must try in my opinion. Camera won't focus. Let's go to number 7. Number 7 comes to us from the house of Amouroud. This one is called White Hinoki. This stuff is just fantastic. It really is a great fragrance. It opens up so bright, fresh, and spicy all at the same time. You get bergamot in here, a little bit of grapefruit, and some white pepper to start. You have heliotrope in the heart of the fragrance. You're going to see notes like tobacco, and I think it's whiskey. It's some type of booze. I believe it is whiskey. I don't get much whiskey. I don't even experience much of the tobacco. This to me is bright, fresh, spicy, while also being, you know, woody. After all, you know, it's called White Hinoki, so there is, you know, Hinoki wood in here. This stuff is just, it's elegant, it's sophisticated. This is just, simply put, like I said, it's just a gorgeous, gorgeous fragrance. And it, however you want to dress this one up, is exactly the way the fragrance wears. I just wouldn't recommend wearing this with a t-shirt. You know, if you wanted to wear something like I'm wearing right now, a little bit more on the casual side, or you just wanted to go, you know, all the way and dress it up, even to like a suit and tie type of thing, whether you're wearing it into the office, out on a date, a formal occasion, or whatever, this stuff is going to have you smelling elegant, sophisticated, and just simply phenomenal. It's that good. I'm telling you, you guys have to, when you have the opportunity to sample fragrances, definitely add White Hinoki to the list. It's an incredible fragrance, especially like I said, if you like fresh, you know, and spicy and woody fragrances, chances are you guys are really going to love what's inside of this bottle. It is just amazing. Check it out when you have the opportunity. White Hinoki from Amouroud. Coming in at number 6 this year is from Bond number 9, and this, of course, is Bleecker St. Bleecker St is like a freaking springtime like must. You have to have this one in your collection. If you don't, sample it, you know, if you care to. I have about maybe 2 or 3 more wearings out of this bottle, and then it's completely done. So anyway, like you guys really care about that. Anyway, this one is all about this bright, fresh, green, grassy feel in combination with this blueberry. You also have vanilla here. It's like a fluffy, you know, kind of vanilla here. There's also musks, and a lot of them. The pillowy, cloudy musk in combination with that vanilla help round out the base. This stuff is just gorgeous. I freaking love this stuff. And you want to talk about a compliment getter? This stuff is ridiculous. I have not met anyone yet that said that they don't like this, that they don't like this particular fragrance. It smells that good. And if you haven't tried it yet, definitely give this one a shot. Put it on your radar, sample it, do whatever it is you have to do. But this undoubtedly from the house of Bond number 9 is a banger, and it's a must for springtime. Check it out. Splitting the list right down the middle at number 5 comes to us from the house of Rogue Perfumery, and this, of course, is none other than Mousse Illuminee. Awesome, awesome stuff. I absolutely love this fragrance. You have oak moss in here. You have artemisia. You have cypress. It's so herbaceous. It's green. It's lively. It's fresh. It's amazing. It's so good. Whether you want to, again, it's another one of those fragrances. You can dress it down if you want. You can dress it up. But I guarantee you one thing. This will always put a smile on your face when you are wearing it. This stuff is just that good. It really is fantastic. And now, if you guys want to, you can even smell like this while you shave, because Heather at Zingari is teamed up with Rogue to bring us the Mousse Illuminee shave set, so you guys can actually go ahead and purchase the shave soap and aftershave splash, traditional wet shavers out there. You'll appreciate that I included that in the video, but I had to. I already did a video on that just a few videos ago, but definitely check out anything from Rogue Perfumery, really. But this one especially, Mousse Illuminee, is just fantastic. And chances are, if you are a fan of Rogue, you know about this one and you probably have it. But guys, check out Mousse Illuminee. All right, we're down to the final four. How many college basketball fans we got out there? Is your team in the tournament still? Let me know in that comment section below. Or if you just love watching college basketball, that's all I'm going to say. I can't jinx my team, so we're going to leave it at that. But let me know in that comment section below. Anyway, this fragrance is synonymous with springtime. Why? Because it is called the King of Spring. It's not the King of Spring anymore. And you'll see with these top three that I have, you'll understand why this one got dethroned this year. Obviously, we're talking about Green Irish Tweed from Creed. This stuff is amazing. We are talking about lemon verbena. We have violet leaf in here, this nice slight, watery effect that has. Sandalwood. We have ambergris, of course, because, that's what the House of Creed is known for, that ambergris there. Love it. Elegant, sophisticated, very beautiful, bright, fresh, green, lightly soapy quality, a little watery from that violet leaf as well. Just awesome. It's a great fragrance. I love it. I will continue to talk about it, continue to wear it, because it's just that good to me. I think this is one of the few fragrances from Creed that really stand out, and I get it. There's other fragrances out there, we could probably make the argument about Cool Water and things like that will remind you of this fragrance. However, in my humble opinion, for what it's worth, probably not that much. But anyway, it is my opinion after all, but nothing hits like Green Irish Tweed. I know there's 7 million different ways, and some guy in cowboy boots, a tank top, slippers, and a cowboy hat is thinking about making a clone of this, but I'm telling you right now, nothing hits quite like Green Irish Tweed. No matter how many fragrances try to smell like it, there's just nothing that quite gets my attention like Green Irish Tweed does. Check it out. Coming in at number 3 this year is from Xerjoff, one of my very favorites from the house, and this one is Neo. Now, I know what you are thinking. Neo is a summer fragrance. No, it's not. There's no season when it comes to fragrances. They're all just recommendations, man. When you go to that counter and you sample fragrances, it does not say summer fragrances here, does it? No, you see that? Anyway, I get it though. Summer, yeah. Great season to wear this in. Why do I like wearing this one in the spring? Well, I'll tell you why. There is something so great about wearing this in the spring. When it gets warmer, the grass is growing, there's flowers that are starting to bloom, there's a beautiful bergamot in here, but there's also these green notes here. Now, the green notes that are used here remind me of fresh grass. There is a little bit of a watery undertone, so maybe like taking a walk outside in the morning where there's, just fresh dew resting on those grass petals. Man, this stuff is gorgeous. This stuff is absolutely stunning. As I said, it's really known for having a photorealistic bergamot. I get all that. I get the hot summer days where you want to pull this out because it's like a refreshing fragrance to wear in that time. I'm showing it here now in springtime because of the way that I just explained and described this fragrance to you. When things start to bloom, that's what this fragrance reminds me of. The freshness, the essence of spring, captured right here in this very bottle. Guys, if you have not checked out Neo from Xerjoff, you need to believe the hype. It is real. This fragrance is absolutely amazing. And if you're looking for a fragrance to last a lot longer than Bergamot 22 from Le Labo, this will be your jam right here. Check out Neo from the house of Xerjoff. Number 2 from Nishane. This one is Ambra, Calabria. This fragrance is great. Here we go again with another green fragrance. Again, that's just so bright, fresh, vibrant, lively. You could smell the sun right through this bottle, I swear to you. It sounds weird, but get your nose on this, try it, and then you'd be like, oh, I see what that weird guy was saying. The base is very, very interesting. It's almost gourmand in a way with this vanilla in the way that the sweet amber accord was built. Oh, man, I'm speechless. Can you guys believe that I'm speechless? There's not many things in this world that can make me speechless. I'm a damn motor mouth. But this fragrance does it, man. It is wonderful, and it is such a joy to wear. Of course, with most Nishane fragrances, this is an extrait de parfum. You do not need many sprays of this. simply put, this stuff is amazing, and you just need to check it out, because there's nothing that I'm going to say that really is going to be able to capture the beauty within this bottle. You guys just need to try it and just take my word for it. You've been on the fence for a long time. It's time to push yourself over that fence, grab you a sample, and get your nose on Ambra Calabria from Nishane, because it is that damn good. Because I said so. Let's move on to number one. Coming in at number one this year, can I get a drum roll, please? From the house of Argos, taking the number one spot, spring 2022 it is, Danaë. My God, this stuff is gorgeous. It's very addictive and intoxicating. And I'm just talking about the fragrance itself to you as the wearer. It's intoxicating. And this is one of those fragrances that I cannot help but to come down to my collection and sniff. At least 5 to 17 times a week, I'm coming into my collection. I'm smelling this one because that's how addicted to the way it smells that I feel that it is, at least to my nose, you know? Now, it's that intoxicating. It is that addictive of a smell. Now, think about this. You have this on yourself and you're walking by people. You're approaching people. Can you imagine how addicted they are going to be when you walk by wearing Danaë from Argos? Let's talk about the fragrance itself. First of all, could we just take a moment and say what a beautiful atomizer this is? Anyway, this one starts off nice and bright. You have Sicilian lemon here. You have some bergamot as well. You're going to notice this slight spicy touch coming from this pink peppercorn, right? So a little spice in there. You have Gaiac wood here. You have cedar wood. And in the base, we have some nice green patchouli. You have sticky cistus in here as well. These notes come together to make a very bright and lively, woody, fragrant concoction that is rounded and grounded by that cistus and green patchouli. Those white woods in here. What a phenomenal fragrance this is. Seriously, it's sophisticated. It leans a bit on the masculine side. However, I could see a confident lady pulling this one off. No problem there. This stuff, like I said, guys, it truly is addictive. I cannot stop smelling this stuff, especially when I'm wearing it. I can't stop smelling myself. It sounds weird, but you frag heads out there know what I'm talking about. You know. If you haven't tried this, you definitely need to sample this and get your nose on it and check it out and let me know what you think. That concludes the list, guys. I thank you for stopping by today. I gave you 10 niche fragrances that I look forward to grabbing the most this springtime and getting the most use out of these fragrances during the spring. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, everyone. Again, if you haven't taken the opportunity yet to do so, like the video, subscribe to the channel if you want to stay in the know. You want to hear every time, you want to be notified, every time I upload new content to the channel. Hit that notification bell. Thank you again in advance. Until next time, I need you guys to do me a favor. Love, take care of, respect each other and everyone. I appreciate you as always. Love you guys. I'll see you very, very soon. Like very, very soon. Take care, everyone. Peace. Thanks again.